It's that time, my fellow night owls. Day shifters hang up their hats and settle into the uneasy sort of slumber one tends to have with giant monsters on the loose. Spatulopolis is the city that sleeps with one wary eye wide open. But this radio hour is for folks burning that midnight oil. Hero, civilian, construction crew, doesn't matter. Dusk is ours, and everything east of it. Let's gather round and unravel the day so you're ready to fly by moonlight. You're listening to The Late Fight, and I'm your host, DJ Nightshift. Tonight's Rubble Report is brought to you by Built to Spill Scaffolding Co. No crying over crushed concrete. An umbrella won't help when it's raining slime and sashimi. Speaking of, watch out for stray Vel'Koz tentacles on the roads tonight. Cleanup crews have been hard at work since this afternoon's onslaught, but the east half of Hecarim's kitchen is still blocked off. You may want to wing it if you're headed that way, or check the Subwitch Metro schedule. Eat crisp. Luckily, Metro parking structures are bouncing back from yesterday's attacks and now running limited subs up through Ramen and North Hoagie all night, so keep your crispy card handy. As always, our vigilant eyes in the sky at Hero HQ will keep us posted on any developments that arise. Now I'll hand it over briefly to Sunny Side Up, a regular contributor to Janna's Invasion Forecast on Channel 7. How's the weather looking, Sunny?
Thanks, Nightshift. With a Vel'Koz in the rear view, we're looking at a 100% chance of monster invasions tonight. We should see a 7 o'clock crab god right about... Yep, there he is now. Oh, and expect an Aurelian soul before things clear up in the morning. Then it's looking like 2 days of debris with a smattering of Rammus. But if we can power through that, we should be A-okay until Friday. And you know what's happening then, don't you, Nightshift?
You bet I do. Thanks, Sunny. That's a friendly reminder for you sports fans out there. Friday's the kickoff for the sold-out Fried vs. Seared Spatulop Olympics weekend. If you don't already have seats to watch someone take home the flavor crown, we've got 2 free tickets for a very lucky caller. So, give us a ring. While we're waiting, I just want to give props to an organization doing a lot of good in this community. THREAD stands for To Heal, Rehabilitate, Educate, and Team Up, and they defend the diversity that our great cities always celebrated. THREAD's coaches show defeated monsters that there's more to life than gnawing on skyscrapers. They focus on finding happy homes for these heavy hitters so they can fight the good fight alongside the rest of us. That's a perfect segue to the second sponsor of tonight's broadcast, Power Up Puff Cereal, now with surprise hero augments inside. They're a key part of every hero's balanced breakfast, and a super way to start your day. All right, let's take that lucky caller now. Hey there, friend. You're live on The Late Bite.
Hey, everybody!
You don't have to yell into the phone. We can hear you just fine. What's your name?
My middle name is Justice. Galio Justice.
Well, Galio Justice, you are the lucky winner of 2 tickets to Spatulop Olympics. What do you say to that?
At last, a change of scenery. Which way's the fun?
We'll be in touch with the deeds, Mr. Justice. Thanks for being a listener. You know, that sounds like the Birdios Chicken Shack employee I saw on the news the other day, helping take down Fiddlesticks. It never hurts to be reminded what we're fighting for here in the Big Griddle. And it's hard to forget when we've got Anima Squad on every billboard from Egg Island to Burgerville. But if fame's what fuels them on the battlefield, who am I to judge? They've proven the weapons aren't just for show. You know who I'd like to see more of, though? Oxforce. They're too busy holding the line to go cloud chasing, so I just want to say this. We see you, Oxforce. We appreciate that stubborn, unflagging spirit of yours, even when the odds are stacked against you. Never lose that. Of course, it's easy to never lose in a game where you're writing the rules, setting the stakes, and keeping the score. For every cause, the admin program's got an equal and operative effect stuffed up their cybernetic sleeves. It's no wonder they've got this whole law enforcement business on lockdown. Seems like the only super squad who can rival that kind of tech is Laser Corps. But make no mistake, folks, these agents aren't exactly the heroic type. When it comes to blasting behemoths, they don't care who's in the line of fire. But hey, if it means one less monster knocking at my door, I'm not complaining. All right, this next segment is one I like to call Name That Super Crew. I posed some riddles last night and you responded on our website, so now let's see who knows who's who. This team has never met a heist that couldn't tempt them into the slammer. Never met a jail cell they couldn't break out of. They'll push their luck right off a cliff. And 92% of you guessed underground. Too easy. The next riddle is, Your squad will have a good time, but not for a long time. 52% of you guessed supers. That's just mean. Don't underestimate those savvy silver tresses now. You could stand to learn a thing or two from some veteran heroes. Anyway, the answer was gadgetines. A good time, not a long one, because even though their scrappy contraptions aren't built to last, they'll leave an impression, especially if you accidentally step on one. Ask me how I know. Okay, here's one more riddle. Heads in the clouds, stars in their eyes, and not just because Set walked by. This one was a softball. 99% of you guessed the Star Guardians, so pat yourselves on the back. It's a good thing these teens haven't figured out a love spell, because they've got one for just about everything else. Begs the question, though. Would a love spell even work on Mecha Kingdom Set? Maybe Mecha Prime is impervious to teen thirst when they do their signature fuse together for justice thing. Something to chew on. Uh-oh, looks like I'm getting the wrap, folks, so I'll leave you with this final thought. Our city's unlivable to anyone who can't take the heat of the pan. But when those eggs crack, what's left is quite the magical mash. Here in Spatulopolis, we know that a home always on the edge of getting flipped is still a home. And that doesn't mean we can't find some comfort in the constant rhythm of demolition and reinvention, in knowing that life here is never dull. So, to all my night owls across the big griddle, stay safe out there, and until sunset tomorrow, catch you on the flip side. This is DJ Nightshift, signing off.